Good morning. Faye Bryant here with another daily devotional. I bet you're wondering why I'm showing a dump truck instead of myself as I share these with you. Today I'm sharing with you from the comfy chair with a view, and I wanted to share this view with you. See, normally you can see the mountain back there, but right now it's covered with a really thick cloud. I always think of that as, that's like God. Sometimes we don't see him, but he's still very much there. Anyway, let's look today at Revelation 3:20 that says, "Look, I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in and we will share a meal together as friends." Let's talk. Revelation 3:20, a verse quite often used out of context. I can't tell you how many times I've heard preachers say this is Jesus knocking on the door of the hearts of lost sinners in a salvation message. If we read the rest of the chapter, though, we find it isn't that at all. Not at all. Jesus spoke these words for John to record in what we know as the letters to the 7 churches. This particular sentence was spoken to the church at Laodicea, the church Jesus said was lukewarm and he would spit from his mouth. He chastised them harshly, telling them to turn from their indifference and complacency. These words were added as a hope, so the people would not think he did not love them. Instead of these words being spoken to the lost, they were spoken to believers. See, Jesus used this picture for Laodicea because they didn't have their own water source. Their water was piped in from the hot springs at Hierapolis and the cold springs at Colossae. By the time it reached Laodicea, the water was lukewarm, and those unused to it would spew it right back out. Ick! Though the believers were wealthy, had a miracle cure for eye problems, and were traders of fine woolen fabric, they called themselves believers, but didn't live it. This is also a warning to Christians today who are floating along on the currents of cultural relevance, who refuse to take a stand for or against Christ. We who follow Jesus don't get the pleasure of riding along happily, going with this crowd or that. We're called to a higher plane. We're called as followers to stand up for the gospel, to be seen and recognized as Christ followers all the time. We're expected to be hot or cold, not in between. We're either for Christ or against him. There is no middle ground. What do we do with this? We must make a choice. If we choose to continue in our complacency, we're choosing to be against Jesus. While we may not actively mean to choose that, our reticence to be known as fully his is that choice. Coffee, Bible, journal. I hope you're enjoying these daily devotionals, and on another day when the sky is clear and hopefully the dump truck is gone, I'll share this view with you again. Hey, listen, I'd love it if you would subscribe so you don't miss any of these daily devotionals. And if you would share it, that would be great. Even hitting the like button would be wonderful. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Faye Bryant.